So I just wanted you to share a little bit about how you rehearse, because people have such a hard time with this, and they're just always like, gosh, I can't get in the habit of rehearsal, or how do I rehearse, or do I need a theater like this to rehearse, or it's a special time, and it seems like you schedule the time and everyone just kind of brushes it off and doesn't do it.
Yeah.
So can you give them some ideas of how to use that daily? And get that
I mean, I
done?
rehearse pretty much all day, every day at this point. Even when I do the dishes after dinner, I'm constantly rehearsing. I don't know why dishes. For some reason, I'm washing dishes. I'm like rehearsing. I'm thinking of lines. I'm thinking of themes. I'm thinking of what people need or what I want to say or what's bugging me. And I'll start to put words to it. And I'm just doing everyday things. And I'm working with it. I'm struggling with it. I'm writing it down. So I'm constantly writing and rewriting and rehearsing out loud. And a lot of times I'll be at the house, you know, and the kids will be there and Dawn will be there. And they're like, "What, Dad?" And I'm like, "Nothing. I'm rehearsing." And they're like, "Oh, okay, I thought you were talking to me." And just because I'll always be going like this: predator, predator, you know, like predator. And I'm trying to physicalize the word predator. And I'm like walking around. They're like, "Dad, you're so weird. What are you doing?" But that's how I have to. If I can't get the words into my molecules, I don't use them. I can get them in here, and that's the point of rehearsal. Rehearsal, your script, your words are your enemy, and you must get rid of them. The only way I know, and the only way I was trained to get rid of them, is to attach them here, so that I don't have to think about them. I don't have to memorize them anymore. They're here. And those of you who have been to my office, and all of you will come, you'll see that every inch of my walls in my office is paper, like big butcher paper, filled with writing, filled with ideas. And I'm constantly in my office memorizing and saying these words that I'm seeing all around me in my office until they're a part of my body. And then 2 years from now, you might see that sentence come out of my mouth. And I don't even know when it's coming, but it's a part of who I am. I honestly, I'm so bad if it's not attached to me. If it's not a part, if my training isn't a part of my everyday life in my guts, I'm really suck at being kind of phony. Like if somebody came, "Bo, can you train my stuff? My stuff's about internet marketing." I'm like, "No. I don't feel, I can't get that here. Unless I can get it here, then I can't teach it, right? I can't help people with it. The things that the rehearsal is about me attaching those themes and the content to my molecules. And then freeing Bo up enough and through the Sacred Six to get out there and let it rip. Let it go. Because, you know, look, this is the most dangerous thing there is to do, man. You get on stage in front of people, you know, you talk to the guys, you know, like Scott Mann and Billy, you know, these guys, you know, face a lot of battles, a lot of oncoming fire, right? This is scary shit. Being up in front of people alone, right? It's hard. So you need to be free. You need to be connected, and you need to have a lifeline, and that's the audience. So rehearsal is like all day, kind of every day, kind of happening all the time. And if you think about it, you're rehearsing all the time too. If you look at your young sons, if you look at them, 8, 9, 7, 5, they're rehearsing for manhood all the time. That's why they play guns. That's why they play cops and robbers. That's why they play army man. They're rehearsing for the day that they're going to be called. They're wondering if they've got what it takes to run into a burning building. And so they're rehearsing it all the time. And then the day comes and they're ready. You're doing it too. It's just, what are you rehearsing for? What are you willing to do? I want to be free, so that I can make all mistakes up here and it's still going to go good.